Hello, it's me and another unboxing. Let's see what we have in store here. This one comes from Mexico. We've got builders and designers all across the world. Mexico, Thailand, Canada, America, you name it. Okay, so this is a big one, bigger puzzle. Let's see what we've got. I'm actually trying to remember exactly what it is. So I see two things here. Wow, okay. Very interesting. So I'm seeing, this one came right with it. This center is off over here, but that's easily placed back on like this. So it's a bump cube. It's a 1, 2, 3. It looks like a 3x3. However, it's a mini one, I guess. So this looks like a 3x3 mini bump cube, which is fascinating. I thought for a second maybe it's like an I cube, but no, it doesn't have any edges that go past where it's supposed to be. So this is a bonus. I had no idea this was coming. A little mini 3x3 I cube. I wonder what it's made from. Kind of has a sloped edge like this. Very, very well done. All right, which begs the question, what is in here? So this, so the builder here was responsible for making the 4x4 bump cube or mirror cube. So he did such a good job with that, I figured why not get the next version up, which is the 5x5 version. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the 5x5 version. Moves very smooth. As a matter of fact, this even has more stability. I don't know if I want to scramble it quite yet. Yeah, so the movement here is really good. Very smooth. Do a little checkerboard pattern here. Problem with the checkerboard pattern is you might get confused as to what goes where. Do it over here too. Again, hoping to not scramble it. Turn and turn. So there you have it, a perfectly made 5x5 bump cube slash mirror cube, whatever you want to call it. Now I wanted to do this color scheme. The reason being, it acts kind of like a super cube because you want to get all the grains facing the right way. Wow, excellent. So if done right, you can see all these grains are facing the right way, as is this. This is a nice little bonus to it. I'm going to explore this and see if there's something more about this. But wow, thanks. Excellent. Anyway, let's put this in perspective with the rest of the mirror cube collection. We'll put this on a stand over here. And before that, of course, was the 4x4 version. Really fun puzzle made by the same maker. We can set this guy up over here as well. Yeah, let's see if we can get them set up close to how they're how the shapes match up. So this is the mass-produced 3x3 version here. Again, you can still use it as a super cube. Small end over here, I suppose. Across here, and then finally we've got the 2x2 version. Put this in over here. Okay. So it has a nice stylish kind of a look to it. Maybe put that in there as well. At some point when the entire collection is unveiled, we'll see the best way of putting these together. But in any case, here's all of the mirror cubes together. Really a sight to behold as individually they're rather stunning looking puzzles. This one in the center. So this was actually made by Julio Gum over in Mexico. He designed the 4x4 and was kind enough to design the 5x5. And like I say, this was unexpected. So my thanks to Julio for great work with this. Very much look forward to doing a scramble tutorial and a solve. I just can't resist. Let's go ahead and scramble this guy. Shouldn't take too long. But a really cute looking 3x3 puzzle. Makes me wonder what it was made from. That I don't know. Alright, so here it is, scrambled. Get these guys away from each other here. Alright, little mini scrambled ghost. Not a ghost, little mini scrambled mirror cube here. So, there you have it. Again, Julio, great job. I'll be back with more of this one later. Thanks for watching. Hello, it's me, and you can see a couple more boxes here for the purposes of, well, unboxing. But before I do that, I wanted to kind of explain this a little bit. So people have asked me from time to time, where do I get a lot of my puzzles from? Well, most of my mass-produced puzzles, those that are the tutorials that you see, come from the HK Now store. That's where you can get pretty much any mass-produced puzzle that's out there. You get the puzzles in a pretty quick period of time, so a very professional run organization. However, I also own a lot of puzzles that are fairly unique and not mass-produced. Some of these I get from Shapeways. I take the time to buy it and assemble it. Most of the time I see if I can get it pre-assembled. Then occasionally there's a puzzle that's not out there that I really would like to obtain, so I contact some builders or modders and ask them if they're able to do this, such as Trey Poom with his Megamorphing series, or Tom Z with certain cuboids, and most of the time they're kind enough to do that. So another way that I obtain puzzles is, for some reason or another, people who have large collections have decided, for one reason or another, that they needed to get rid of it. Either number one, because they grew tired of it, or they weren't really using it anymore, or sometimes they would like the money to buy something else. And I've had this happen a couple of times. For me, that represents an opportunity, in that some rare puzzles that are out there that have been just sort of sitting on someone's shelves gives me an opportunity to maybe try it out for myself. So that's this particular situation here. So with that said, let's see what we've got. Let's see what we have here. So there's two boxes, which means somebody was selling a good number of puzzles that sparked my interest and was rare enough and unique enough to make me decide that it's something that I really would like. So let's see what this is. I don't remember exactly what it was that I ordered, but, well, we'll find out. Here, across here. All right, my poor surgical skills. Whoops. Across here and here. Okay, so the first one, there's a couple of puzzles here. Alright, so what is this? This looks like a Scube type mechanism here. Alright, this I think is, well, it's a Scube made by CM. Alright. So I think this is called the X block. Well, you've got two X's here, Dos Equis, and it moves like a Scube. So this is pretty cool. This, I don't know if this is 3D printed or not. It doesn't look like it. It looks like this was made by extensions, but this should be a nice little Scube challenge. So once again, this appears to be, this is the X block. Let's see what we got next here. We have another guy here. See if there's anything else in here before. Oh yeah, there's a couple more. So what do we have here? Okay, now this has a very similar style to this guy over here. And I think this one is called the Wigwam puzzle. Wigwam. So this is, oh, that's cool. It looks like another Scube modification, and I'm seeing how it moves here. We're clicked into place over here. Aha! Okay, so I can get it to move when I put it in this state, but I would imagine this isn't the solved state. I would imagine this is the solved state right over here. Move it over here, then I can start moving it around. So it's another Scube, and I'll no doubt demonstrate these at some point with a scramble to solve. So there you have it. Now let's see what else we have in here. Here's a small one. Extra colors. Oh, that's nice of him. So this one really kind of appealed to me. It had an interesting look to it. Extra colors. What are these extra colors? They are well, they're extra colors. Yeah, just like it says. Okay, this is pretty cool. We got centers that move here. We've got the tops and bottoms. I would imagine this moves here as well. Boy, this puzzle loves to move. Okay. So where is this? Well, this doesn't move up here until this comes here? No. Alright, this moves over here, so that's interesting. Aha! And this guy moves here. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one I think is called the gyro bifastigium. Gyro bifastigium. So it's an interesting shape here. When moved in this configuration, it kind of moves like a 1 by 2 by 4. This moves in 180 degree turns over here. This doesn't move over here, so we only can turn over here. These guys can turn 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you've got these middles that turn as well. How far can they turn before... Actually, I don't think this circulates over here. Can this turn here? No. So if I turn this over here, now it can. So that's interesting. Alright, I'll take it. Anything else in this particular box? Yeah, there's this guy over here. So what is this now? This looks like a 1 by 3, but there must be something more to it. A 1 by 1 by 3. Yep, you've got these things over here. So it looks like it functions like a... Oh, this moves over here. And this moves over here. So it's a floppy cube, but I've got to line it up. Let's see, we have a... See how this moves over here. Aha! So this is a mental flop. So now I can move this guy here, and then these continue to move. So once I move it in this position, it looks like we've got a 2 by 2 by 3. Move this like so. This can move over here. So 1, 2, 3, and a 2 by 2 by 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, and 1, 2. Interesting. So I think it's just a 2 by 2 by 3, but because of the modification of it, it looks to be something that can cause a good degree of mental gymnastics and perspective bending. Move this over here. Oh yeah, okay. So I love puzzles that cause perspective bending like that. So I'm going to have fun with this one. Anything else in this box? Nope. Okay, so this is round 1. Now we get into round 2. Okay, so for round 2, well, it looks like these are bigger puzzles. Alright, I've got a couple things going on here. Let's see what's in bag number 1. Now, what is this? I'm just as surprised as you. It's non-stickered. That's alright, packaged pretty well. I'm not a big fan of stickering, but I don't mind it, if need be. Wow, okay. 3-dimensionally printed, you can tell. Moves really nice over here. Okay, a little stiff. Are these tips trivial here? It looks like they are. So how are we moving here? And what else do we have? We've got pentamid stickers. So here are the stickers. So this is a pentamad. I think this comes from David Pritchard. He has a lot of very unique and fascinating puzzles. Might as well open up the stickers here. And there they are. Okay, so there's a lot of choices, well, a lot of sides. So I'll have to decide. So when moving this guy moves over here. This guy moves over here. Pentamid. So why do they call it a pentamid? It's a little stiff over here, but that can be worked out. This moves very smooth over here. Very smooth over here. So it looks like we move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I guess that's where the pent comes from. So we can move 5 over here. And we do this in 180 degree turns. And we can turn here and here. Okay, so basically what we're doing is we're scrambling this layer with all these sides over here. So it's got a cuboid feel for it, where you've got 5 sides here and moves in 180 degrees. So a nice little puzzle. We'll see what it looks like after it's fully stickered. Okay, what else do we have? Aha, so this one I was curious about. This one I was looking forward to as well. I like it because it's small and portable. So this looks like a 3x3x2. It moves like a 3x3x2. It can be solved as a 3x3x2. This looks handmade. Yeah, not three-dimensionally printed. But it's got these split ends over here. So this is a split 3x3x2. I think this was made by AJ. And what that means is that when I move it to the center, I can do moves that you don't normally do with 3x3x2, which is this. So, you know, it takes a common theme and creates something a little different. So we'll see what kind of challenges this gives me. Alright, AJ split 3x3x2. Working our way through. I don't even remember how many puzzles I got. Okay, now for the big one. Very carefully open it up here. Okay, this has a look of a Megaminx mod. See if that's what this is. Okay, so this looks like a rhombic tricuntahedron. Okay, it's handmade. It's a little catchy. I can see myself hitting that here. So this is a face over here. So I'm trying to see what this is a mod from. I think this is a Kilominx modification. So it's a rhombic tricuntahedron Kilominx. All right. Yeah, I hope it doesn't come apart on me as I'm solving it. Because like I say, any puzzles that I have I'd like to be very playable. The Kilominx sort of has a kind of a catchy mechanism anyway. So it appears to be a bunch of different sides, but it's solved like a Kilominx. Kilominx are pretty straightforward solves. A little catchy on this side here. I think you just have to line it up. There we go. Okay. Anything else in here? I think we got it. So, interesting parts of the collection here. Some Scube puzzles, mental flop, cuboid derivatives, non-stickered puzzles, and something just way the heck out of who knows where. So there it is. Some other unboxings are coming, and I'll do demonstrations of any one of these that you should want to see. Thanks for watching.